In this video, I will be solving the scoresClump problem of the AP-1 section. Here comes the 5 seconds break for you to pause and attempt this problem on your own. Alright, let's read the problem statement now. Given an array of scores sorted in increasing order, return true if the array contains 3 adjacent scores that differ from each other by at most 2, such as with 3, 4, 5 or 3, 5, 5. So in the scoresClump method, we will be given an sorted integer array scores, and we need to check that adjacent 3 elements are the difference between adjacent 3 elements should be at most 2. If we are able to find one such combination, then we need to return back true, else we need to return back false. So suppose if we assign the first, second and third elements as A, B and C respectively, so what we need to check is A minus B, that should be less than equal to 2, and B minus C, that should be less than equal to 2, and finally A minus C, that also should be less than equal to 2, which translates that to that 3 adjacent scores should differ each other by at most 2. So in first example, A minus B is 1, which is less than equal to 2. B minus C is also 1, which is less than equal to 2. And A minus C is 2, which is also less than equal to 2. Hence true is being returned. Or we can reverse the condition, else we need to use math.absolute function. Yes. And we can use it like this because we are sure that these scores is in sorted order. So this will always return in a positive number. If we see the second example, B minus A is 1, which follows the condition 1 is less than equal to 2. If we see C minus A, 6 minus 3 is 3, which breaks this condition. Hence false is being returned. Now let's see the third example. Here two such pairs will be there, or combinations will be there, one with 135 and another with 355. Let's check the first combination. In first combination, B minus A is 2, following the condition. C minus A. Okay, here I need to write C minus B. C minus B is also 2, which again follows the condition. And C minus A, which is 5 minus 1, it is 4. It does not follow the condition. But here we are not returning false bat because there is one more combination left to be checked. That's why. Now we check the another combination, that is 3, 5, 5. 5 minus 3, 2. True. Again 5 minus 5, true. 2 with 0, which is less than equal to 2. And lastly 5 minus 3 is 2, which again follows the condition. Hence we have found one such combination, thus true is being returned. So logic is quite simple. Let's break down this problem into various steps and solve it in in a stepwise fashion. So first of all, our goal is to capture 3 adjacent elements from the given array. How we can do that? For that we can iterate till length minus 2 element, and now write current combination is D D and, or maybe I can use commas, D comma D comma D, array of I plus 1, and finally array of I plus 2. So here we will be getting 1 2 3 and 2 3 4. First thing done. Now we need to check their differences. So for that we can write int AB diff is equal to B minus A, int BC diff is equal to BC minus B, and finally int AC diff is equal to C minus A. but here we need to write this array of, yes, array of I plus 1. Here I plus 2 and I plus 1, and here I plus 2, and finally array of I. Now let's try printing all the differences. AB diff is equal to D, BC diff is equal to D, and AC diff is equal to D. AB, BC, AC, and also add a new line. Now let's try running it. So AB diff is 1, true, BC diff is also 1, true, and AC diff, which is 3 minus 1, is 2. So this is the combination which we are looking for, hence true will be returned in this case. If we see the second combination, AB diff is 1, BC diff is 1, and AC diff is again 2. So in this case, if we use this example, true will be returned. Now let's see one example where false is being returned, which is 3, 4, and 6. 3, 4, 6. So here, as we can see, there is one difference which is greater than 3, which is greater than 2. Hence, we will be returning back false since there is no other combination left to check. So now let's start coding the solution. First of all, I need to change it to scores, and now we need to write a condition. If AB diff, which is basically this condition, if AB diff is less than equal to 2 and BC diff is less than equal to 2 and also AC diff is less than equal to 2. If we have found such combination, then we can straight away return true. And at the end, let me remove it, yes. And at the end of the loop, we can return false. So this is the entire code. Now let's try running the test cases to verify the logic. All of the test cases are passing. Now let me submit this code on the platform. All correct, but there is one slight improvement that we can do in the code, which is related with this term, that is sorted. Since we have been told that the array that will be passed will be in a sorted order or sorted manner, so we are sure that if we calculate the difference between the third element and first element, and that difference is found to be less than or equal to 2, then we can straight away return true. Or basically, we don't need to check these three differences. We can just check one difference, which is C minus A. If that is less than or equal to 2, then we can return true. So let's do that only. We can remove these two lines and we can simply write this. This will also suffice. Still all the test cases are passing. Now instead of removing, let me comment it out. Let me comment this out and let me copy it and remove the extra conditions. And now try to run it. Still all correct. So this is the code. Now finally let's submit this code or push this code to GitHub. And verify the code has been uploaded or pushed successfully. Done.